Hi humans! So I read this book, Death in Winter by Michael Jean Friedman. It's a Star Trek novel. I'm gonna review it for you. It's set after Nemesis, the 4th Star Trek The Next Generation movie, or the 10th Star Trek movie overall. Dr. Crusher is head of Starfleet Medical. She gets sent on a dangerous mission to a planet which is very, very cold and like winter 6 months of the year. And she goes missing. Starfleet thinks she's dead, so they send in Picard with a team, telling him to complete the mission that she was sent on, and once that's complete, they'll let him try to find her. Early in the novel, he realizes that she kind of has to be alive, because he would not be able to handle it if she was dead. There are 2 prologues in the book, the first of which is set in San Francisco at Beverly and Jack's wedding. The second prologue is set on Avada 3 at the very beginning of the Avada 3 incident, which is mentioned a couple of times throughout the television series. I really enjoyed this book, but I have quite a few criticisms of it. To begin with, there's the breaking of the canon, or the information that the writer just got completely wrong. Friedman made the mistake of saying that Picard and Dr. Crusher had breakfast together weekly. This is incorrect. In the television series, we see that Dr. Crusher and Picard had breakfast with each other daily, which is shown in the episode Attached. Another point that Friedman gets wrong is their food preference. In Attached, we find out that Dr. Crusher and Captain Picard don't actually like the sort of extravagant, fancy-ish breakfasts that they've been making for each other, and they both admit to only wanting coffee and croissant. In the book, he says how they like sort of exotic breakfasts and things, and this is like, no, they really don't. Also, according to the canon of the show, Picard would not have been a captain at Beverly and Jack's wedding in the first prologue. I also feel that the circumstances surrounding Jack's death described in the book don't line up with that described in the television series. However, Friedman has written several Star Trek novels set on the Stargazer, and so this is probably what he's referencing. The book was a little cliche or cheesy in some parts, and has a lot of plot twists. The dialogue is really well done on the most part, particularly between Geordi and Worf. I enjoyed the dialogue between them a lot, even though they only had 2 or 3 scenes in the entire book. There's really good description of characters' thought processes and information about why they make certain decisions, which I really enjoyed. You don't get to see that side of them very often in the show. The book's very intricate, with a variety of different plot lines that you go in and out of within each chapter. I found myself constantly wanting it to go back to Picard or Dr. Crusher, especially Dr. Crusher, whenever it was anyone else. Despite all of my criticisms, I had a lot of fun reading this book. I highly recommend this book if you ship Dr. Crusher and Captain Picard, because the ending, oh my gosh, the ending. Have a nice day.